Hey, funky music. How very interesting. Yeah, so hi guys, welcome back. Shielzy here. Been a while since I've done one of these. It's been a thing. It's been a whole thing. But we're back and we're playing What Remains of Edith Finch, and I feel like we're probably gonna find out. Oh, okay, journal. Oh, this is interesting.
A lot of
okay.
this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. Weird. Can we go?
Someone had put up a
this way
chain
first?
link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Oh. So we can hop it? No? Oh, I've already hopped over it. Okay, right. That's fine. I've already hopped over it. That's absolutely fine. So, shift to zooms. So far, we're just walking. So far, it's all just walking times. Looks like maybe,
I
like
lived
dark
here
is
until
setting
I was
in?
11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's not a legit house. Surely. We've got some kind of letterbox. Orcas Island Gazette. Okay.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay. Should I open them? Can I open them? Nope. Seems not. Okay. Still feeling a bit weird at the moment.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Yep. Okay. That's a thing. Where's this frog? I can hear a frog. Rabbit. Rabbit. Come on, game. Don't just be a sound effect. Show me the frog. Can you guys see a frog? Okay, ideally do not want to head down there. I really want to find this frog now. I don't think we're going to find the frog, guys. Okay, so let's just carry on.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Chastity bell?
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Ooh. Why did we lock back to this weird... That's just like a big rock thing, yeah? I don't know. The Finches! But which way? Up or down? We have our first, like, choice, I think. Down? Or up? Down or up? It's gotta be down. Right? Spooky Dooky Forest. Did you guys hear that? Is this game meant to be scary? I don't know if I mentioned it at the front, but I know next to nothing about this game, except for the fact that people on my people on the channel have recommended it. I think on the back of Outer Wilds. I did see Annapurna pop up at during the credits at the start there, so and they were
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Inherited the
Been having
house?
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Ah, okay. So we are trying to work out how our family died? Maybe? Yes, I saw Annapurna pop up. They're like the I don't know if they're the developers, or whether they're just like the marketing something's missing. Milton Finch, so that must be my brother. Okay. Yeah, Annapurna, and they were, I don't know, they were involved somehow on Outer Wilds as well. I probably should know that.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Okay. Spooky, spooky. Am I supposed to be looking around more? Oh! It's a deer. Well, hi there, deer. Wheelbarrow. I don't know if there's anything I'm supposed to be finding. Because you never know, like, games like this, sometimes they do have little Easter eggs to find. I'm not a massive fan of, like, grinding to try and find them, though. But I do like sussing out what's going on, so we're going to do a bit of that. Okay, we've got a truck.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's not a real house, though. Nobody builds a house like that. So, is this a dream? Are we dead? Are we dead and we're actually trying to work out how we died? And do we... There's lots of these missing posters floating around. And lots of frogs, and what is that? And do we get an achievement if we find an actual frog? I'm like really close to the source of the sound now. Is it stopping because I'm really close? Interesting. Interesting. I will find a frog. So...
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Okay. Trash can. And that is the end of that little thread. Dragon in the pond. Cool. This house is freaky. It's a freaky house. There's no way, like, this is obviously some kind of weird dream interpretation
As a child,
of the house.
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
It makes me uncomfortable as an adult. Should I be heading up the drive? I think it's probably going to be more like cinematic to head up through here. And also, is this a screenshot here? I don't have any HUD or anything, so I'm feeling like this like shot here. I feel like there's a shot here that's screenshot worthy. Let's go for that. That's not the button. That is F12. Okay, let's head up. Possibly in. Do we stay at this pace for the whole game? I mean, I do sometimes toy with doing that as a
Now,
choice.
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
The words? I knew exactly what those words were. What words? I didn't see any words. There's a lot of Gary's potty mix. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Do we just go in? Do we just go in? Am I going to be scared?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Interesting.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
A lot of books. Let's head around to the garage and see if we can do anything there. Doesn't seem so. Oh, here we go. Around the side. Back entrance. Wind chimes. Okay. The fence. What's beyond the fence? The ocean.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Why is everything in like ruins and stuff? Something not right about all of this. Broken like dog flap thing. How small
The
are
doggy
we?
door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okay, so we're in the garage. The friggin' heck is this tennis? Oh, tennis ball on a rope. Okay. Baseball practice or something? Northwest chef. Raw fowl. Okay. It's in the freezer. What is that? A can of something? Okay. Boxes and stuff. Tools. This is just a normal shed, guys. Don't know what I was so worried about. Can I turn the light on? Can I turn lights on in this game? I can.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Classic. Classic. Okay. So there's got to be a way to turn the power on. What's this switch going to do? Nothing. Fishing rods. Okay. Okay, let's just...
For the first time in years,
January 2010. January 2010. That's a long time ago.
I felt like I was home.
I mean, this is a messy place. What is up with all these books? And it's like the same books over and over again. Which is making me feel like either like lazy developing or spooky, spooky dream time.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Dishes and the same book over and over again. Okay, so here's our family. So Dawn's our mum. We're Edith. Edie must be grandma. And then Lewis. Yeah, Lewis is the one that we're missing? No, that was Milton. Interesting. In loving memory, Lewis Finch. Also, something happened to Lewis Finch and to Milton Finch. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn. Great grandson to Edie. Okay. Okay. Filtered water going on. Hey, well, what's this? We can talk to it.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Classic. Surely that's not on, right? It sounds on though, doesn't it? Yeah? You guys are hearing that? Also, what's with this like dusty, floaty roundiness? It kind of makes me feel a little bit like Stranger Things, maybe? With the floaty, roundy, dusty stuff. That, man, that is a lot. That's a lot of tuna. Is it tuna?
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Salmon. Yeah, it's a lot. That is a lot of salmon. Kind of a messed up amount of salmon, to be fair.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Why did they leave? Okay, it's getting a bit windy.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah, it is kind of spooky. Orca? Dolphin, I'll have you know. Not a whale.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sank? Do I need to look up the fireplace? Don't think so. Oh, control is like some kind of weird zoom in. Shift and control. Does every button do that? Every now and then there's like this spooky, like howling, windy sound thing. Music box? Oh, this is one of those games. Okay, there we go.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Who's Barbara? It's like the spookiest music I've ever heard as well.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. Wonder what's in the basement then. Okay, so we've kind of been down there. So now it's... That is one hell of a sealed up door.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Why is this door completely sealed up? That is super spooky.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Sounds like this family's had its fair share of shit. These are like
After
real
Milton
pictures.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
What?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh. That's kind of spooky. Why are there so many bedrooms?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
This is a weird game, guys.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay. Should we miss this room? And also,
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
why is Great
I
Uncle...
think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Okay. Why did she not seal up Uncle Walter's room? Lovely artwork on the walls, though.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Why is the book locked?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
What the fudge?
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Okay.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Reading what?
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Who's Molly?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah, so are we going to be able to get into everyone's room? That must be the front door with the peephole that was drilled in.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
It's pretty cool. Oh, that's how we came in. Okay, right. Molly, only 10. Wow, okay, brutal.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
And you ate your gerbil?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
So this is what happened to Molly, right?
Mom, can I come out now?
Locking your kid in the bedroom.
God, it's late. Go to sleep.
I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night.
It's a weird game, guys.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, I see. That's a big jump.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Spooky. Where'd the bird go? Up here. Come here, birdie.
I jumped and I almost got her.
The heck?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where did the bird go? Did anyone see where the bird went?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Come here,
I
birdie.
gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay, so we need to try and find something to eat? No? What?
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Where? Over here. Okay, go get the rabbit. And then it was a rabbit?
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
This game's weird. Where am I supposed to fly to? Am I supposed to follow the road? Or fly out?
A mama rabbit.
Where? Oh, down here, down the road. Okay, go. Get it. Yeah!
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
The hell, man.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Guys, I don't understand what's going on with this game.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
What? Where did it go?
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes,
was a seal?
everything changed.
What is going on? What am I? Oh. What is this game?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is a super weird
I was
game.
big, but I moved real quiet.
What the heck is this game?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
This is a weird game, guys. We're doing now, just going and getting the captain.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Coming out of a toilet? Yep. Sure are.
I got closer and closer.
Back into her own room. And then what, she's gonna eat herself?
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
What the heck? Okay, right. So, this is the family tree. We are Edith. Up the top there. That's our brother Milton and Lewis. I thought we had a sister. Dawn's the mum. Gus must be the dad. Gregory's brother. But then there's like Sanjay, Kay, and who are all these? Sam, Walter, Calvin, Molly. So are we going through the house and working out how each one of these died? This feels pretty weird. This feels very, very, very weird. And I think
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Why did it flick me to this? So Daddy's fishing. There's a monster. This is weird. I kind of don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's like a love of the sea? It's like a scorpion and stuff. And a little frog. Okay. And a dissected? Did you guys hear that? Oh. I can open the... Oh, there's a cat. There was an actual cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Weird. Wonder if the cat actually is Molly.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Lurpy. Okay, so these are dead birds. Dead snake. A portrait of someone.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Okay.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Right.
She could have, but she didn't.
And Sven was her husband? Her brother. He was a bit of a builder? Dragon kills Finch. Oh, I see. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Pond. Celebration turns to mourning. Okay. Built in 1937. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Wow. Don't do that, guys. If you are told to evacuate from a fire, evacuate, man. Okay, let's not go through any doors just yet. Let's try and suss out this room first.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Mole man beneath the Finch house.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
The hell's a mole man?
Her room was like a museum.
Odin. The Mystery of Death and Thereafter. Odin Finch. That's why there's so many books. Odin Finch. Okay.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
What's the family curse?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
That really happened?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Whoa.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay, so they found his body.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay, how do I get out of this? No, that's not how. How do I get out? Step away? Okay, step away. Step away from the thing.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Okay, so are we trying to find out what happened to everyone? And then trying to work out what the curse is? Possibly? Norwegian folk tales. That could be a fun book. Okay, so Granny was on some gas. Okay. I think we can go through the door now.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Why am I going into a bathroom? Oh, okay, not. I mean, what is with games and not having reflections in mirrors?
The
Unless
only
it's-
trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
I see.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, this is a full-on bathroom. Maybe this is a thing. There is no reflection because this is not real. Okay. It's not really much. Oh. Sealed door. Okay, yeah, here we go. We've got another key door. There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh?
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Okay.
It's hidden in this book.
Okay.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Okay. That's fine then. Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1950, died September 23rd, 1951? Am I reading all those numbers right? Swing set. A deer. Strong sculpt. Okay. I'm thinking that what I'm trying to find is down here. Can I crouch? Yes. Game does it for me. So, beer? Wine? Wine and beer. And a chair. And somebody else's room. Space room. Calvin's room? Oh, this is the dude that slept in a room with his dead brother for 7 years. Were they twins, maybe? Cigarette. What kind of kid smokes? So, very, like, photo-heavy room. Stairs to nowhere. What? Why are there stairs going up to nothing? Oh, maybe there used to be a bridge, just like there is on the other side, on Calvin's side. So this must be Calvin and what were the brothers? Calvin and some. Samuel. Calvin and Samuel. Ooh, that's grim. So age 8. So Calvin died at 11. And yeah,
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
To the command center. Let's go. Game is pointing me toward the command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yeah, died at 11. Okay.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
So we're on a swing. Okay.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Are we gonna like jump out of the swing?
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Going around.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm
So we're trying to swing around.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
It's a pretty dangerous place to have a swing, right?
But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Yeah, this is not going to end well, is it?
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Whoa. Okay. I think we've worked out how Calvin died.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, well, I feel like I did the similar kind of thing, but got very scared very early on and stopped. It's probably the normal thing to do.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Wow. But did she keep him in the bed? Surely not. Surely he was like buried and stuff. Yeah, that'd be a little bit too creepy. Another secret. This house is crazy cool. I want a house like this.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
So we can come out here. Which is... Oh, Barbara? What? Oh yeah, we're back here again. Who's this?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay. So we're back here. Oh yeah, let's read these things.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara and Auntie or something. Famous Auntie. Do we go back? Do we want to go back in there?
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay. That's fine. I feel like then we go back in. Child star. Okay, so we're about to go into Barbara's room. And Barbara was a child star.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Okay. What's this gonna do? Oh, it's just gonna get back in there. No, no, no. I don't want to. I don't want to, game. It was a mistake. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, Barbara Finch, child star, my friend Bigfoot. Cool. Now, somebody let me know down in the comments below. Is this like a based on a true story?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
After what? Wow, that is an old cake. Barb Street? Ooh, what's this? Barbara. Oh, 1944 until 1960. What's that? 26 years? No, 16. Gee. Oh, okay. Dreadful stories. Guest starring Barbara Finch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Poor Barbara.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, cool. Cool
She
concept.
found the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
This is cool. Oh, crutch.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
So, what, we go through here? Whack. This is a creepy room.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
No. No, whack this thing. Oh, through here. Follow the flashing lights. That must be like a thing.
Fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh, we've slowed. We've slowed right down.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Ooh. Okay, so we need to go upstairs. Is this going to be the intruder? Oh.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Okay.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he really was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Okay. Window? No? Oh, hey, here we go.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Okay, we're in Molly's room. Is Molly dead already? No? Window?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Okay, we go back then? No?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Downstairs? Please still be there. Oh, no.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters
What the
had
heck?
to surprise her. For Barbara when she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But
Probably
that's
would.
another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh,
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
wow. That has given me, like, shivers.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay. I don't really know what to make of all of that. Weird, weird, weird. What a weird game. Okay, let's go and see what else we can find. Oh, wow, we've got the clue to the
I
music
guess
box
now
now.
I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Aha. Let's go to the music box then. The game is quite clearly pointing us in that direction. I don't think we've looked through this peephole.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Creepy. Okay then. Let's do the music box thing then. So we just keep turning until the key comes out. Hey, there we go. All right. Let's have a look. Because, you know, going downstairs isn't going to be dangerous or anything. We are going very slowly. Jump scare? Okay, at least it's well lit down here. Okay, so pool table and stuff. Looks like they were doing some work down here, maybe? Renovating? Okay. It's just a normal downstairs basement-y type thing at the moment. Baby stuff? Okay, cool. Boiler? That's fine.
Mom
So-
said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, so I mean, it makes sense actually now that we're down here. There's like a saw blade, there's lots of tools, paints, poisons. Probably makes sense that we weren't down here. Oh, is this like the slide thing? Like a what do they call it? Like a P, it's a P word. Prototype. Like a prototype of it. Okay. The saw blade, let's not touch that. I'm a little bit nervous that we haven't seen anything yet, and we need to go into the darkness.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay. Punching bag?
I
Okay.
thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Body parts?
turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
A secret freaking doorway. Of course. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Emergency lighting. Cool.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
It's like a
If there's
fallout
pattern in all
shelter.
these stories.
Yeah, it's like a
I think
full-on
it's that none
fallout
of
shelter.
This has gotten very far.
Model trains. Walter. Interesting. So is this Grandad? Wait, I can find out. I can find out. Walter's here. So we're here. Mum's Dawn. Are these just siblings? Is there no dad in this family tree? Sanjay. Maybe Sanjay's dad? Dawn's mum. Sam and Calvin were the twins. Maybe Walter is Grandad. Edie. Why is Edie all the way down here? This family tree's not making loads of sense. Not gonna lie. Odin. Ingelborg. Okay. So that must be the husband. The wife, Ingelborg. And then Edie must be child of Odin. And Sven is husband, maybe. And then their kids are all of these guys. And then maybe Walter is granddad. So maybe Edie's actually great-granny. So Walter and Kay, Nana and Granddad. And then they had Gregory, Gus, and Dawn. Dawn married Sanjay. And now here we are. Okay. Let's see what this says.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Whoa. Wow.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive the week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
A routine.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to
What a way to eat mangoes. Oh man, are we just like...
You get used to anything.
We're just going to be doing the same thing every day.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Is everyone in this family a little bit insane?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave, while I still can.
What's down here? Goes even further down. What was this Walter dude up to? Okay. What are these things? Oh, they're like model train bits.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly. And Calvin.
Barbara, Molly, and Calvin were
Maybe this is all a mistake.
siblings? Children.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
That's cool. Lots of cool, like, little cinematography,
there,
like, things
I want you to know
in this game.
I'm ready for it.
Let's go.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Yeah, I mean, all you've been
I
eating
don't
is
mind if I
mangoes,
only
mate.
have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, poor Walter.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Maybe she never knew. Weird,
I'm sure
hey?
my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh. Oh. We open the curtains first. Lol. That's funny. Okay. Let's head down. That was surprisingly difficult to open.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Lots of books. Lots of the same books.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Uncle. Uncle. I thought these... Uncle under the house. Great uncle under the house? 1952. So 40 years older than Edith. So maybe it is just an uncle. Which means that this all doesn't really make loads of sense. No, maybe, yeah, great uncle. Grand uncle, great uncle, whatever they call him.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Or maybe, oh, I don't know.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I mean, should we be down here? We have just found out that this is
Now that there's only one
how our
of us
uncle
left,
died.
or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Weird. Is this all... Oh, we had this path. Okay, let's follow the path. I was
I
getting
don't
like
know if I should even be writing this.
I'm getting like mild like game ending vibes, but we haven't found out what happens to everyone.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
This thing. Weird.
and the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I am definitely getting game ending vibes. And I am not
I
ready.
think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Why do the lights keep lighting up? Is that a sensor thing, or is that like a Stranger Things, you know, my dead energy is lighting up the lights?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Okay, just back there again, so there must be another way in. Yeah? Oh, or maybe we're not supposed to go back in.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That is a bit weird.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
What?
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oops. It's a lot of pets.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly, Calvin. So we found out what happened to Molly, we found out what happened to Calvin. I don't think we found out what happened to Sven and Edie. Or did we? I can't remember. Walter we found out, and Barbara we found out. Oh, so maybe we
I'm
have
sure
found out
Odin's
everything.
monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That's cool. Now what? We go back?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Milton.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Wow.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For
Wanted
me
what?
to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, it If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What? No. Okay. We need to be careful now, guys, because we have just found out that we have precious cargo on board. Precious cargo. We're supposed to be climbing up somewhere? Oh, ladder. Durr.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Okay, back in the house.
They were both pretty intense.
So wait, Grandpa Sam? Grandpa Sam. And Walter was Sam's brother. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. Oh, okay. Gun dude, military dude. Now the thing is, I do wonder if this is based on a true story, and that like these pictures, because these pictures are like they're like real pictures. So I wonder if like these are real pictures of the Finches.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, not a big fan of deer hunting, to be honest. Sam, what happened to Sam?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Not quite.
What am I supposed to be getting a shot of?
What?
Oh, I see.
Perfect.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Well, this is cool. It's like a little,
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
I've got to like
Still
find
freezing,
things to take pictures of. What do I need to see? Oh, a bird. Oh, of course.
though.
Take
Aw.
that. Okay, so we've got a bird.
Definitely should not have drunk all that
Oh,
coffee.
uh-oh.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Yeah, I like
Hold
that.
still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
What exactly am I supposed to be taking pictures of, guys?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Got it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
So we've got to find the deer?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Where's she aiming? Where's this deer? Maybe I'm just getting a shot of her.
Don,
Yeah, it feels a bit
you don't
cruel.
have to do anything, but if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
That's brutal. Dude. Yeah, what a selfie. Made your daughter cry.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
I mean, kind of serves him right a little bit, maybe. It's pretty messed up.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh, that was it. That was her mum. That was Edith's mum. Wow. So, okay, so... Okay, interesting. Interesting. So I thought we were like doing some kind of early end game thing, but it turns out no. Like we're still going. I wonder if, I mean, it feels to me like this game so far has been, like I've maybe gone into some doors that I could have. Is it? Let's think back. No, actually, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure this has been a lot linear than I thought, but it hasn't felt like that, which is pretty cool. Let's suss out Uncle Sam's room. Grandpa Sam's room? Grandpa
Instead
Sam.
of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Kay. Who was Kay? Maybe Sam's wife? Grandma? So that must be Grandma's stuff. Okay. Are we not going to find anything out about Grandma? This story ain't about Grandma. It's about your grandpa. Okay. Let's go into secret door number 7. Lots of ready meals and stuff.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Okay. Gregory. That's creepy. That's creepy. That's really creepy. Let's see what it says. Divorce. Oh, wow. So Grandma and Grandpa got divorced. Okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Is the game just to keep the dock moving as long as possible? Oh.
Hand over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
No, don't leave Gregory in the bath. Come on.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin.
It's weird.
Lost in his imagination.
Yeah, I'm almost certain Gregory's going to have died in the bathtub because Mum and Dad were fighting on the phone. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Oh! Oh, we've knocked off one of the letters.
Whoever it was, he saw him.
I mean, this is weird. This is so weird.
It sure made him happy.
What am I supposed to be doing? It's so weird. Is that the game? Am I trying to knock all these things off? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. I will knock all these things off. Come on! Maybe I'm not supposed to knock all these things off. Right, so something else. Oh, what's all... What were all the letters on the whale? Oh, boing. Oh, I see. Okay, right, let's try that again. And boing. Oh, yes.
I know how silly it sounds.
Now what? Do we go back on this thing again?
I'm worried about the baby being too happy.
Yeah, we've got that thing. Okay. Do we try boing again?
Slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Huh.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Things happening. Oh, okay, we can jump. Alright, okay. We're jumpy. Oh.
I wish you could have told us.
Oh, guys.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
Yeah, this one's got me. The other ones, I don't know, but the other ones were alright. This one's got me a bit.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Yeah, wow. Okay. For Gregory. Okay, right. Phew. Cade, pull yourself together. Let's just crack on. Let's keep going. So Dawn moved out of the nursery.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
So Gus, 69 to 82, what's that? 13? A poem for Gus. Is this going to be another tearjerker? Possibly?
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Cool. Oh, we got to, oh, that's cool. Got to flip them all around.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Okay. What wedding? Did Dad remarry?
Talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Where are they? Ah! Okay, right. Let's try that again. Oh, yeah, found it. Found something.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Whoa, dude. Did Gus die on
Panicked
the wedding
geese
day?
appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Interesting. Right, where's the next piece of the puzzle? Ah, down here. Whoa!
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, wow, was it like a hurricane or something?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Brutal. This family, the stuff this family's been through.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Wow. Brutal. Can you imagine? That just, I can't imagine. Losing two brothers at such a young age. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Can we slide up the pole? No, we can't. Punching bag? Okay, didn't move. So raise flag, 7:30 a.m. Breakfast, 8 a.m. Quiet time, 11 p.m. Duties, dawn, sweep, trash, Gus, mop, mow yard, Greg, be a baby. Routine, jump rope, 100 times. Jumping jacks, 150 times. Push-ups, 100 times. Crunches, 100 times. Run to mailbox and back. Who is that? Is that Gus? Emergency evacuation plan. Are you serious? Pretty full on. No playing outside without permission. No answering door for strangers. No messes after dark. All chores before dark. Respect others. Okay. Oh. Oh, no way. This is such a cool house.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
There's a lot of climbing for someone who's 22 weeks pregnant. Although I think you kind of can keep doing stuff for quite a while, to be fair.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh yeah, because her dad made her go hunting and then got pushed off the cliff by the deer that he made her shoot. Dawn and Sanjay. So is Sanjay dad?
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Cool. 10 ways to teach critical thinking.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Oh, Lewis.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Lewis, Milton, Edith. This is ours.
Again.
That's Milton's and Lewis's. Okay.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
I mean, there's no way this is a real house, right? You couldn't build a house like this.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Homeschool? As normal as homeschool can get. Can we go in there? No.
But it didn't last.
Huh. Scientific method. 1, observation. 2, question. 3, research. 4, hypothesis. 5, experiment. 6, data. 7, conclusion.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Cool, so we can get in. Wonder where Milton is. Wonder if Milton's still alive. Is he around this corner? No. Okay, that's fine. Let's go suss out Milton's room. How old was Milton? These are quite good drawings. That's cool. Wonder what it was he was designing?
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Cool. Okay, let's find out what happened to Milton. 1992. So when did everyone disappear and stuff?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay. Cool. Wait, do I need to... What do I need to do? Oh, that. Huh.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
1992 until 2003, so it must have disappeared in 2003. Oh, what was he, 11? Okay. Have we been going in order of when people died? I think we might have been, you know, because we found out about Molly Merton first? Molly first? Yeah, I think we found... No, I don't know. Okay, like, just ignore that. It's possible that we have been finding out in... No, because Walter 2005. Milton 2003. Okay, just ignore me. Okay. Interesting. Historic American newspapers now available. Okay. I appear to be using the wrong buttons. I thought I was stuck for a second, and then I realized I was using the wrong buttons to move.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Why did she seal the doors?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh. Onwards and upwards.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
What a trippy room. Oh, it's a boat. Yeah, there's no way having a house like this is safe. Is that a shisha? Sheesh?
Lewis's
Sheesh?
room
Shisha.
smelled
I can't remember.
very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh, I see. No, no. I didn't mean to go out. Apologies, folks. We are back.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Where's the TV that you played on, guys? Oh, up there. Huh. I mean, cool. I would love to live in a place like this. I'd be terrified. But it would be cool. Lewis Finch, locker contents. So a letter to his mum.
Dear Mrs.
Oh.
Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Yeah, this is
He kept
monotonous.
working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Began to what? What am I supposed to do? His mind began to what? His mind began to... What am I doing? To click? Clicking? Spacing? Shifting?
wander.
Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. What are we doing? We're playing like D&D or something?
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Oh.
And toads.
Need to go in. Oh. What is that? It's like a dragon or something.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
That was cool.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Until?
Like a whole new Lewis.
Until he chopped his hand off.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
I'm actually really enjoying this game.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
It is slowly taking up more and more space, isn't it?
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Tell you what, I am getting distracted.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
I mean, it's become a game for me. I'm so distracted, I'm not even talking.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
I kind of want to play this game.
Away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
What?
In
This is his mind.
He heard rumors of a
beautiful, handsome queen? Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go.
handsome queen.
Not that a beautiful prince would have been a problem.
Queen was on her own quest for...
Radiant rainbows?
Radiant rainbows.
Ah, we found one. Ah, we found another one. Oops. Are we supposed to be knocking them over or going through them?
He followed the sound of her...
Silver harp. I feel like I'm just going hard right. Ding, ding. Lovely.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Okay.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Yeah, it's like completely consumed. Well, what am I doing? Getting distracted, trying to cut the fish, whilst also doing the game.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Okay, there is no real world left.
Someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
What? Where am I now? Back at work?
He began to forget the world we know.
I mean, this feels like he's remembering the world we know.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
This is a bit backwards, isn't it? The fish are like dropping back in. This isn't how a cannery works, is it?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
You're like Lewis. It's gonna maybe suicide? Or like...
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
This is by far the most outrageous of the kind of story bits we've had so far.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Guillotine.
Bend down his head. rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Wow.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Wowee. That was something. That was something else. Right, let's go find out who's next.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Is this Dawn's room?
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Wow.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
What happened that night?
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Okay. Tell me. Oh, Edith, this is our room. I was thinking it was our, like, Granny's room.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay. So...
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Ah, okay.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Interesting.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch. Okay, interesting.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Uh-oh.
I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
Yeah, that'd be terrifying.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Okay.
Or maybe I came back to them.
As if that would still work after being underwater for so long.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Something in particular I'm supposed to be doing with
years
that? No?
went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Oh, I got chills. I just got chills.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Are we going down a birth canal?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
I knew it too. Knew it. Still got me. Okay, so they are real pictures then. But real pictures of the dev team. That's cool. The end of everything. Finish all stories. Is there a chance I could have not finished all stories? What a special little game. See Jahan's name in the ending credits. Why is that an achievement? Do people usually skip through the end credits? I know who you are. I like watching the end credits, especially when I get to the end of a game. It's rare these days that I get to the end of a game. So many games are built without an ending. And I don't know. Attention span's a thing as well. I rarely have the capacity to get through to the end of a game. But this one could have been 5, 6, 10 times longer, and I'd have played it to the end, I think. I haven't seen anything say that it's based on true stories though, so. And it does feel like maybe a little bit too far-fetched to have been based on a true story. Maybe like a collection, maybe like a collaboration of interesting stories, all kind of crammed into this one fictional family, the Finches. So who are these guys? They don't have any titles underneath them, just names. Are these the people at Annapurna? Cool that the playtesters get mentioned in there in such a cool way. Clever idea to do credits like this. It's keeping me engaged. I'm wanting to watch it. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Interesting. Cool. Well, thank you to those who recommended that I play this game, because although it was short, I don't know, it was special. It was, and it did touch me. So here's to the next game. I hope you've enjoyed it. Share it with a friend if you have. And I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.